And we are back again, straight back in from the last one. So what I said last time, in the previous episode, was we're going to head down to here, Winter Sun, to find the Mystical Crusaders with our actual force. We're setting the Hell Knights up around here to stop the incoming army, we'll call it. And then, off the back of that, we will be also, once we've done that, we'll head them down here to get open to Green Gates. But for now, our mission is to travel down here. And keep an eye on the time as well. So currently our Hell Knights don't have movement, but I don't know what hours they're on in terms of when they get their movement back. It doesn't really tell you either. So we will keep an eye on that. So it's been 12 hours. Is it just the next day? Yeah, they're still not there for now. We failed to sneak past enemies, but none of us fatigued, and we do not have a curse on us anymore.
Cut them to pieces!
Oh, and it's just some Nabasus, which are annoying, no doubt. They do damage. However,
no match for me.
They're also not that resistant. The drone got no one. Positive energy for the heals. And he took the -3 strength debuff from our armor as well. Let's get this one out of here though.
Guide my blade.
Go into a normal rage. We don't need a big one on this one. Yeah.
Run them through!
More one against us. Yep, he took the minus strength, but you are now stood next to regular with 4 attacks.
Retreat is not an option.
Although he only needs 1. If we get a sneak attack on this guy, because he's close enough. Come on. Yes, good, good, good. And then AC's actually low on you, so.
I'll rip you apart.
Oh. There we go, at least. Miss. Ooh. Ooh dear. We are on -1. Ah, but we have Darren, so. Now we're not on -1. Smite on them.
To the fray.
Decent damage. And hopefully enough damage now for me to finish off.
My way.
We'll see. Oh yes.
Kneel
And then into
before
this one
me.
here. Sneak
Simply
attacks.
business.
And then more damage.
Beg
More,
me to
more
stop.
damage. More damage. Still going for me.
Heal me quickly.
Well, joke's on you. Because I was on the edge of resting anyway.
No glory without risk.
Die. This
There we
one's
go.
mine.
Come on. Got 4 attacks here. 1 needs to hit. You got 4 attacks. Just 1.
It's your time.
There we
Cease
go.
to exist.
Does anyone have anything? No. Well, we were fatigued. Oh, no, we're only fatigued from the rage, but we've travelled quite a ways, so realistically, we will be fatigued before we get into there anyway. Demon army's approaching. And so if the demon army's approaching, that means my Hell Knights have No, they haven't yet. You want to head down this way. There's someone in the road. We're not fatigued yet. And we're full health for some reason. I assume that's... Oh, it's because I have the healing and it counts as a lot of time. If it's Woljif, honestly.
I see something over there.
Over there.
No one can disarm it. We can't see what's ahead just yet.
Pay attention.
Smile. The world's not ending.
She's
just
affected
yet.
by a stinking cloud for 10 seconds.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Now, does that mean he can't use anything?
Rules are made to be broken.
What does that mean? Suppose it did mean that.
Move out. Careful now.
Hold on.
Battles await.
Let's take the battering ram. Because they obviously want us to be down. Do they go away, these clouds? Ooh, it doesn't look like they do, so we'll have to charge through at disadvantage.
Head on.
Hail Baphomet, hear our prayers. Accept this sacrifice. Who's this up here? Curse you all, praise be to Iomedae. It's him, the one who killed our brothers and sisters. Death to the killer. Well, let's test that theory. It is Woljif. And that's that weird shadow he had in the first... Easy now, we're all friends here. This was just a little understanding. You thought you'd come across Crusaders, but they're big fans of our Lord Baphomet too. Woljif half turned to you, his right eye twitching, which you interpret as an attempt to wink discreetly. Ain't that right? Yeah. Hail Baphomet. Right, exactly. Pilgrims of the World Wound to meet the finest member of our big family. Hey there, Chief. Long time no see. Why don't we hold off on the sacrifice for now? We need to drink to this happy meeting, am I right? Yeah, let's do that. Tie that one up to the altar again. We'll get around to storing it later. If the Crescent of the Abyss says so, then welcome. Make yourselves at home in the temporary camp of the Pilgrims of the World Wound. But why did you attack our brothers? I wanted to sacrifice those Crusaders myself. But we're the ones who found... What am I saying? It doesn't matter which one of us makes sacrifice to our Lord, does it? We're all working towards a common goal, right? If you like, you can sacrifice our prisoners when we perform the ritual later. It is good that the Crescent of the Abyss, our beacon in the darkness of our miracle, has resolved this misunderstanding. Relax, friends, and after, if you wish, you may join our pilgrimage. Okay.
I'm losing
You,
my
sir,
temper.
have some explaining to do. Do you know how many chests I've come across that I can't open? Doors that are stuck? Do you even know my struggles? Let's have a look at this. Large stone candidates covered in Baphomet symbols. Phew, thought I was done for. Could feel it in my tail and they were going to kill me. You ain't a sight for sore eyes, Chief. When I heard that the gargoyles hadn't got you and that you were running the show at Dresden now, I can't tell you how happy that made me. But that night the night it all happened, I tell you, I was so scared I couldn't see straight. I wandered around wondering if my chief and the rest of the gang were lying in an open field with their eyes picked out. Even my conscience pricked a little, thinking of how I ran. But when you look at it from my side, what else was I supposed to do? The actual paladins were getting cut down left, right and centre. And then these pilgrims of the world wound tell me that Dresden's been reclaimed and there's a new commander called Doomguy. Well, I said to myself, there can't be two demon-slaying dynamos with that name, it must be you. So I cut my way through the circles around Dresden, and I waited for you to come out. At one point, I got so desperate I almost went right up to the city walls, but I thought better of it. Although an arrow in the skull would have been a better sight than running in fear of the Votil. Do you know Votil? I don't either, but I remember the name because of what my brother Melroon yelled in the basement that time. I'm going to tell Hepzamera and Votil, or something like that. Anyway, my shadow told me that Votil is that demon, and I should be scared of him, because he's after the moon of the abyss. But the shadow's a whole other story. But if you want to know why I haven't just come to Dresden, I need your help. It's a matter of life and death. Right, okay. You're not really making much sense here. Okay, I'll shut up. I mean, I won't shut up, but ask me what you want to know. What was that? That was my cunning plan, Chief. Pretending to be the cultist of Baphomet's good thinking, but why did you ask me to do it? You got the crux of it, Chief. We have been sent on a secret mission here, see? To save the life of a good man. In other words, me. Well, not just me. But I'll definitely die too But I'll definitely die too if these guys see something they don't like. I'll be on the altar next to that poor sap before you can say, Hail Baphomet. Why did you run? Run? Me? I fought him, I did. Should have seen me. I got one right on the nose, sent his arse over tea kettle and flew off. I've gotten in scrapes a few fair times before, being caught by surprise in the dead of night more times than I can count. So that's why I leapt up as quick thinking as anything, grabbed my knives and, well, of course I made a run for it. What else was I going to do? I'm just a thief, silly boy. I don't go toe-to-toe with demons. Sure, I'd help you and all, but that was before. I didn't sign up for the nightmare gargoyle attacks. What kind of idiot in the middle of the night? What kind of idiot attacks in the middle of the night? I thought war would keep more civilized hours, to be honest. Wrong again. So apologies, Chief, but I always end up on the winning side. It's just my nature. You and your lot in the camp that night did not have the look of a victory about you. It's not like I'd have been of much help. If a gargoyle snatched me in its claws, of course I decided to run, and run I did. What is your relationship with these Baphomet cultists? It's complicated. It's a story of unrequited love, really. They love me, and all I think about is how to get away from them and save my own skin. Well, you seem to have got yourself a nice setup. Maybe I should just leave you here with these underlings. To tell the truth, I can't cool my heels here for much longer, Chief. I could have run from the family and kept running for a long time, but you don't run from Vertil. He's a demon. If you don't find me first, they'll sell me out as soon as they get sick of me. I can't feel it in my tail, or else I'll end up on that altar. I can feel it in my tail, sorry. I know you, Chief. You're the type of warrior that all men dev should be praying for. When I was in the camp, all I heard was Chief this, Chief that. There's no better Chief than ours. If you need to sort demons out, call the Chief. That's what people were saying. I swear I heard it with my own ears. Now, so, will you help me? You said someone's shadow? Not just any shadow, my shadow. My special shadow. After I spent a while running around the world rune, scared out of my wits, it suddenly crept out and whispered in this distant sound of voice, Votil, North, Fear, Votil. And the name was familiar, because that's what Brother Melrune yelled out, and I put two and two together. This Votil was in the north, and I needed to make sure he didn't find me. Bit by bit, I got the shadow to tell me that Votil was a demon, that he was looking for the moon of the abyss. Who knows why. By the way, I have a couple of thoughts on my own about the moon. I'll tell you once we're out of this mess. Remind me why I shouldn't kill all these cultists here and now? Because I definitely could. Because they will still be useful to us if you decide to help me. And thanks for you not trying to kill them as soon as you got here, by the way. Their leader is a nervous sort. He would have definitely stabbed the lad on the altar if you'd cause a fuss. They think if they perform all these sacrifices, Baphomet's going to appear and hand out powerful spells like candy. Okay, what do you want from me? In a nutshell, Chief, I've got a bit of a situation here. One wrong move and I'm a goner. The demon Votil is in the vicinity somewhere, a good man has suffered, the cultists are animals, and I just want to get out of this and make Votil back off. Without you, I've no chance. Help me and I won't forget it as long as I live. Who is Votil? All I know is that it's a demon that sent Brother Melrune to get the moon of the abyss. Now that I have the moon, Votil's after me. I'm tired of running from him. He's going to catch me soon, I can feel it. Okay, what part did the cultists play in your plan? Do you know why they call themselves pilgrims of the world wound? Because they're itching to meet big name demons like Baphomet. It's like they're on a pilgrimage. So that got me thinking, since they listen to me, we can lead them to Votil and mess with their heads a bit. Say that Baphomet's been calling them nasty names and let the cultists fight Votil for us. It'll be alright. Votil cultists help us take out the demon. Well, what do you think? It's a good plan. Why not send them as fodder? They're our enemies anyway. What good men are you talking about? Me, of course. I'm a prisoner here, you know. I'm supposed to. I suppose there's also old other fella Deval. That's the one tied up. I kind of own one. I made a dumb mistake and now he's paying for it. Now, don't get me wrong. I couldn't care less about the guy. He got himself into this mess, except if it wasn't for me. They maybe wouldn't have caught him in the first place. These pilgrims kept asking, will we have a long way to wait for the favours of Lord Baphomet? As though just because I have my shadow, I should know. What am I, some kind of demon worshipper? I just put on a kind of knowing air and say to him, do as you've been doing and the favours will come. They took that to mean that they needed to keep cutting people up on the altar. I tried to put them off the idea, but they didn't listen. I acted like I was discussing things with my shadow and I kept trying to hold them off, saying that the stars were in alignment, that raining eyeballs was a bad omen. I'd run out of ideas just before you showed up, Chief. I was already considering just letting him do it. He was a crusader after all, you know. Demons would probably get him in the end then either way. But it's not my fault, that's how they do things. It was either him or me. There is one way to get us both out, but I can't manage it on our own. I need your help. I'll help you with Votil. Wait, can I ask about anything else? No. I'll help you with Votil. I want you back in the party. You're the only one who can open things. I knew you were a special sort, Chief. Let's go break his horns off. We need to go to a patch of scrubland by a bend in the river. It's not far, I'll show you. Nothing interesting about the place at all, but that's where I was when the shadow came out. And I start pushing me back the other way. It said that Votil would find me easily there, and that he'd swoop in and tear me limb from limb as soon as I popped up. I wasn't long turning away from that place, I tell you. There was just one other thing. We need to round up my lackeys and send them off on an errand. While they're gone, we can free the prisoner. No point leaving him to be bored or stiff, right? Okay, let's give this a go. Listen up, brothers, sisters, the shadow has spoken. It says that the demon will come to a secret place, a wasteland where there were almost no trees left, next to a bend in the river. We once passed by there, but we took a wrong turn and didn't find it. Glorious day, before we set off, I say we make the sacrifice. I say let's hold off on the sacrificing. Times are wasting and demons are busy, you know. Leave your things and go. I must meditate before such an event, and when I'm meditated out, I'll come and summon the demon to you. Commander, a moment of your time. The young crusader cautiously gets to his feet. At last the day has come when these odious faces will no longer be looming over me. The cultists hid my weapons and armour somewhere. I'll find them and take my leave for this place forever. They're over there with the rest of the stolen stuff. I made sure they didn't go walkies in the night. I hope you'd make out of this somehow. Thanks to your efforts, Woljif. Go. Time is of the essence. If there is a demon hunting you, better to lure him into a tramp and strike first. Who are you? Deval Gwenviar. Not Guinevere, Gwenviar. At your service. Nobleman, crusader, and only surviving member of my unit. What are you planning to do now? Find my armour and weapons, find 7 to eat, and then leave this place as quickly as possible. Perhaps I'll die in the wound, but I will die with a sword in my hands, not like an animal at a slaughterhouse. If I do make it out, I shall build a temple in Imede's honour in my hometown. You're rich enough to build a temple if you fancy it? You were complaining that your parents don't give you enough money. I think we have slightly different conceptions of what counts as enough money. In any case, money is no longer a concern of mine. My life and my legacy belong to the goddess who sent you and the commander to my aid. How did you end up here then, if you're this rich aristocrat? Solely through my own foolishness. Because my inability to fight like a man, I thought the crusade would be the best way to make my mark on history. I dreamt of the glory, of the respect that would be otherwise denied me as the third son of a noble family. When an officer laughed at my skills and called me an ignorant interloper, how right he was. Fate has a twisted sense of humour. My more experienced comrades died in this cursed place, one after another, but I survived. There were only 5 of us left in the end. Our hubris was gone, we were jumping at every shadow. We still weren't cautious enough. I was the only one who survived after we were attacked in the night. I should have realised what was happening when the lookout went missing. Alright, see ya. May only keep you. Choices. He does a lot of damage, has a lot of health. Cedar does healing as well, and she has... You're just not as good. You're just not as good. I'm sorry. You're cool, but... And you do a lot of damage, but this is my boy. He's my boy, he's back. He's my boy that needs to level up. What did you get then? Weapon focus. Dagger. Well, I can't change it. I'll let them choose their own stuff. And Dispel Magic and Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt sounds pretty good. Oh yes, you leveled up more than once, didn't you? Danger Sense. Reflexes to avoid traps and things. Improve 2-weapon fighting. Yep, brilliant. He knows Fireball now. Of course he does. And your Mythic Path. 2-weapon fighting Mythic. And your other Mythic Path. Always a chance. Your attacks are now less affected by luck. You automatically miss when you... I mean, that's all good stuff. Right. Woljif, have we... Actually, you've got 90 health now. You're pretty decent. Do we miss you? So you have Retriever's Claw and Claw of Jistka. We probably have some better things for you now, to be honest. You're mainly Dex, aren't you, as well? Cloak of Resistance. Braces of Armor +2 you're currently using. Have +4 because you don't actually wear armor. And then also there's a Dex belt there for you. Nice. And then when we can, we'll get you some better weapons back in Dresden. We'll run back there and see if we can get some better ones. Because you like daggers, you say. I still have this bloody dagger here, this purple stone knife, but it doesn't seem to really do much. But if you like daggers, we'll see if we can find you a good dagger. I'm pretty sure I have one in the chest. Or we could turn Finian into a dagger. Would he be better? 2 to 5, 1d4 +1, 3 to 13, 3 to 6. I'm sorry, you're just not. And there's nothing you want out of this either. This is his own little stone altar. A stone throne that the cultists erected for Woljif does not look very comfortable. I bet it doesn't. Now, is there an opportunity to go back to Dresden? There's a crossbow and a normal mace. Nothing else really there.
I lead.
We've
You
explored everything we need to explore there. Yeah, and where will this blood come from? Oh, that would be the fireball hitting us, wouldn't it? Oh, before we do that, Woljif. Have I got some scrolls for you to look through? Copy spellbook. Yes. Copy that one. Copy that one. That means we can finally sell all these scrolls as well, once we've been through all these. Not the most exciting thing, but then the exciting part comes when I get to pick what he has as part of his spells. Because I'm pretty sure we picked up some nice ones. I was half expecting at this point that we just wouldn't get him back. Like we'd done something wrong. I wonder if we could have got him back a lot sooner if he was always on that path. I mean, look at the amount of spells he can just learn. Okay, so now, spellbook. Let's have a look what you've got. Okay, so you've got a space here. You've got snowballs, magic missiles, and grease. We need more grease. Grease is really good. We've got summon creature 1. I think more magic missiles is really beneficial in these later levels. Sleep may help. Hurricane bow. An arrow fired from a bow or crossbow you're carrying with the spell deals no. Don't use that. Shield is always going to be handy at some point. Level 2 spells. What do we have here? We have Web, Summon Monster 2, Scare, Blur, Acid Arrow. Ooh. Could Web be good? I think Web could be good. We don't really use that one. Okay. Summon Monster 2. And 2 of those, and 2 of those. And that there. Level 3. Of course we've got fireballs in there. Spiked Pit. You create an extra dimensional hole, 10 feet, any large or smaller creature standing in the area must be conjured. That could be good. Especially it's spiked. They take how much damage do you think? 1d6 plus 2d6 on piercing damage from the spikes to climb. And if they don't succeed, they keep taking damage. I'm guessing the same as the acid one. We don't use displacement. Lightning bolt we probably will use. Heroism. No. More lightning bolt. More pits? Or do we use blink? No. More spike pits. And battering blast. Fist-sized force resembling a sphere of spikes rammed into. You must succeed on a ranged touch attack to strike your opponent. Also, you 1d6 points of force damage per 2 cast levels. That could be interesting. Okay. 4 stone skin. Can't do anything at that level. 6. We can't do anything at that level yet. But we have them there now.
Onwards.
Leave here. Right, if we can go back to Dresden, that's ideal. The river bend. Where does it tell us to go in the river bend? I don't really know where he scrublanded. That's quite far away. We're going to have to take an army to get through there, aren't we? Possibly. take the backup army up through there. Backup army should be fine going up through there. Can't do the reset for that yet. Hell Knights, reinforce, backup. And then the army can't do anything with. Hell Knights haven't got the movement yet, but they probably will have by the time we get back to Dresden. Oh yeah, so it would be... issue an order. We've done that now. Wait for the result. Great, thanks. But now it means we've hit over midnight, so our army can move. Which I said we're going to stick there. 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 Come on now. You can do this. I believe in you. Do we just sit them there and wait for the approaching army? Really much, yeah. I mean, how much would it cost us to get there? 19. We don't have 19. We'll just wait for it to move one more time. And I believe the backup army should have its full movement as well now. That should be a relatively easy fight, and we'll level them up a little bit. So we'll go around the long way and get into a fight. And let's all go first. So we can't one-shot anything here. We can do serious damage to it. We're fine with that. And you can move there, you can move there, and move there. Okay, unless they can use spells, they can't really close the ranks for us that well. So there is one that can use spells, but the one we were focusing on. Divine Fervor. Okay. Move them in front of the archers and hope that it stops them. Oh, we didn't use a spell in that time. Aha, that's how infirmary size works. So everything over that doesn't go through. Alright, get the one shot, come on. Good. It's going to be a tough fight this way. Use another spell though. Go for one that's already slightly weakened. Not the damage we were hoping for, but we may lose the Inquisitors, but let's be honest, this is just a... we don't really know what's good yet, apart from Hell Knights. Focus on one. 215. Get the 15 gone. 11. Ah! We'll win the fight overall. It's just going to be more costly than we would have hoped. How are you still up? Is it worth it? Or is it worth hitting you down? No, it's always worth it because I don't think we can take 3 down. And we'll only take 1 attack now at least. Yeah, to be expected. And that's not maxed out our infirmary, so we may get them all back. Not ideal. Can't get the 15, just do it. That's not what we want. Come on. Oh, 2 attacks. Oh, this should be it now, Ian. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Costly, but yeah, we're fine. We didn't get everything back, but we got all the Inquisitors back, so we're still at 4 units. Begging for mercy, one of the imprisoned demons points at an inconspicuous crack in the rock that their unit had been ordered to guard until the arrival of a pack of slaves. Examining the crack, the Crusaders return to the commander and proudly display a handful of shining dust to him. The crevice is home to an adamantite lode. This rare and precious metal will come in useful for the Medevian army. And that was a permanent increase per month. Nice. Magic Instructor, Protective Wards. All units have +3 saving throws per level. He gets a guaranteed ability of Penetrating Strike. Magic all spellcasting units have +2 bonus of no spellcasters. Has +15 bonus energy for this. I think Protective Wards for this guy. I don't want to fight them just yet, do I? Okay, that's fine. It didn't do what I want. Didn't do what I was afraid of. Well, use them to open up the rest of this in case there's anything there. No, okay. So they can sit there. The Hell Knight army can't get on top of them, but they'll be there soon enough. And we can continue our journey. Oh, hang on. Oh, I thought that was reset the search. I think we've got things to do in Mendev as well now, if I'm honest. So, as long as we get there before the day's out. In Mendev? In Dresden, sorry. Into the Citadel, where someone will definitely try and speak with me. Okay. You brought me a bath? Ah, my dear Commander, you are just in time. I took the liberty of looking after your well-being and have prepared everything you need for a relaxing bath. Bathing for pleasure is the most therapeutic indeed, and is essential for healing, rest, and sound sleep. Your attempts to please me are commendable. You may continue your efforts. What's that sweet smell? Herbs from mountain meadows. I know many professionals prefer to add scented oils, rose petals, or foam to a hot bath, but I choose herbs. They are simply superior for every respect, and they inspire thoughts of freedom. You trying to cook me? A hot bath is exactly what I needed. I am a demon. The heat shouldn't really bother me. You're being too hard on yourself. You don't smell that bad, not even after days spent traipsing through mud. Anyway, it's time for me to go. I shall leave you alone with this vessel of bliss. A rather dreadful turn of phrase, I admit, but what else am I to call a hot bath in the middle of this Grimstone fortress? You could stay. Ooh! Do we have a... No, I'm with Wendwag. Thank you, I'll make the most of your gift. Have a nice soak. You deserve it. Wendwag's the one for me. I'm sorry, Darren. Wow, you just took the whole bath away, did you? Okay. Weapons. Weapons. Do we have a dagger in here? I remember picking up a dagger. Edge of Force. Whenever this calls you, I cast a spell with a Force descriptor, it deals 2 force damage per dice rolled. That could be good. Is that the only dagger we've actually picked up? Interesting. Yeah, Radiant Kukri. We can sell that. It's just a +1. Vicious Hand Axe +1. I've probably got some +1s in here I didn't want to pick up. You know, all +2s. Now getting fussier with our weapons in here. Oh, so that's Soul Shear, that's the glaive, which we'll probably end up giving to Sociel when we can. Woljif, where are you, my friend? Hello there. Now, this dagger here, Edge of Force, 3 to 6. But you would deal more damage overall, would you? Because that one does piercing and some fire. But this also does, when you cast a spell of Force Skewer, 2 force damage per dice rolled. I'm tempted to see how you do with 2 daggers for a little while. But we'll keep the claw on us. So I know you'd like... Oh, would it be better just taking everything out one-handed right now and seeing if we would do more with it? One-handed. One-handed. One-handed? Yep. Two-handed. One-handed. 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 I think he used to have that sickle, so it probably wouldn't be better. I need to make sure he is up to date in weaponry. Right. So that is 3 to 13, 2 to 7, 2 to 7, 3 to 10, 3 to 12, 2 to 7, 2 to 7. Yeah, that does seem to be the overarching better weapon, doesn't it? Even though you have advantage in other things. So that's plus 16 plus 11 on your attack. What's it like with plus 14 plus 9? That's not far off, is it? And the crits, damage 10 to 13, 1d4 plus 9, 3 to 13. Wait, 10 to 13, 3 to 13, 1d6. Actually, so the damage overall might be more reliable with daggers. That is not something I expected. I know we're putting the plus ones back in, but I can't be bothered to go through them again. But we did at least give him... Hang on a minute. Armor. Armor. There may actually be some armor in here you can wear, Woljif. There's not. You just hate armor. I get it. We've definitely put more in there than we did before. If I put something in there that I need? I guess we'll find out. But Woljif now has everything on there, and his spells are now all ready. He's finally back, everybody. Now we could spend time going around the citadel to open all the things we couldn't open before, but I haven't got the effort for that. Not just yet. I might do that off camera. Let's have a look then. Irabeth has been appointed squad commander in the Vanguard. Now we just have to wait, apparently. We can do some other decrees. We can do a military tribunal or form a military council. We really should form the military council, because otherwise we can't level military up to level 2. And we can only upgrade them once they're maxed out. So we've already got diplomacy ready to max out again, which is why the rank up has appeared there already for diplomatic ones. But then there's also military tribunal. Is that just a choice? Oh, that costs 500 finance points, and once a traitor, always a traitor. A lawbreaker is a criminal for life. Thus, the commander in the fight for Lush Chapel, then he ordered the military tribunals to be organised within the army. Now that Dresden is free, the commander's advisors finally have the opportunity to carry out this order. So we get a feat. Chance of skipping action due to negative morale reduces by 5%. 500 points and 30 gone them. 5 days. I'm guessing we can't rank up. So we have to wait 5 days to level up military. Is it worth doing that? Military stat represents the level of readiness of crusaders and general combat effectiveness. Can we cancel it? Lost scouts. No, we don't need to do that yet. We've done that one. Canceling this will refund not all of the points. Okay, no, we've made our decision then. We'll wait 5... I almost closed my recording software then. Whew. No, we'll wait the 5 days. That's fine. We'll wait the 5 days to do that. I'm absolutely fine with that. Right. So we've done all our crusade affairs. With many rose bushes around. Now we head out onto the road to hopefully save Woljif from his plight. Because the approaching army is now there. Can we move in on them yet? 16 movement. How far would that cost us? 19. We'll probably get there with 16. We need to head up to here then. Because we definitely don't have the material points to do anything else elsewhere at this moment in time. And I believe... Oh, we don't want to look at it all. No, we'll look at the managing after. I'll do that between. We won't actually actively do the managing between, but we'll at least look at the options. So... I think we can probably reach them. Yeah, let's rebuff their army, maybe? Enemy armies reach you and now attacks. I think you'll find I've reached them. Oh no, how will I survive this horrible army? Alright, let's all go home. Okay. Oh wow, we already don't get anything specific for that. We just rebuff the army. So now I need to send them to the Lost Chapel. So we head down to take Green Gates. But for now, the plight going on up here. Because I don't think that army has any movement. Backup army. 4. And what's in there? It wouldn't be an impossible fight, but would it be a necessary one to take at this time? Can we recruit anything new? We can't do any free searches. No. For now, we'll deal with that. How's that going to take? 23 hours. We're definitely going to get tired on the way. Although we didn't go to Wintersun yet. But do I want to fix Woljif first? You know what? Let's see what takes less time. 18 hours. Let's do this first. I don't mind a little bit of fatigue, to be honest. Oh, build the stables. We've done that. Does that mean we need to do anything? No, it just means we can now get scouts, I think. Have they given me another mission to build something else? No. You failed to sneak past enemies, but no one is fatigued. We can definitely move a lot further now.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Welcome back, Woljif. These are the sort of fights we're taking now.
Cover me, all right?
And you rolled a 1.
Press the attack.
You're going to try a cleave because there's 2 there. Please do. You didn't. Hello there. Rage.
Cry.
And then heal? Suppose, yeah. Ah, you can deal with that.
No match for me.
Ooh. Yeah, smart choice to be fair.
The light.
Let's get you out of here.
You.
Woljif.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Yeah, he's still pretty good, isn't he?
Retreat is not an option.
God, that's so cool.
Run them through.
In fact, it's just a normal action as well. We took some damage. And then we undid it all.
I'll rip you apart!
Oh, this is going well. Ow.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Distract them for me.
Okay. Yep, he's still pretty good. We have missed him. Don't know why we searched them every time. They never have anything on them. Lovely. Winter sun. We don't want to enter. People are just starting to get tired, so we'll rest. We need to change it up again now, don't we? Because we've got Woljif in. What's he best at again? Plus 24 to camouflage over... Yeah. Yeah. And then... Who's best at this? I'm plus 15, so I'm better than Wendoag. Plus 0 for that. Darren's the right place for that. I guess it's whatever you're second best at. Regular is not the best for this. But you are. Nightwatch should be absolutely perfect now. He's very good at scroll scribing. But we don't really have the need for that. But plus 7 on that, so plus 2 down there for positive rituals. Okay, let's give that a go. You must have got slower since you've been in the Order. Not as nimble, wits ain't as sharp as they were when you were a thief, right? I bet you couldn't even beat me in a race. Running and turning tail are different things, Woljif. When it comes to the latter, you've got everybody beat. Aw, be nice, he's come back. Yeah, we did everything right. Everything right. Okay. Well, it's now time to find the missing Crusaders. So let's remember what that is again, specifically. Go to, where are we? Winter Sun. Patrol of Dresden has disappeared without trace. What happened to the soldiers? Were they killed? Were they kidnapped? Were they deserters? They went missing on the southern road away from the city. It's only sensible to begin the search there. Okay, so this could be more than one place we need to go. But let's have a look. Come on. Huh.
I've done as requested.
Although the blight has consumed certain plants, some magic is protecting the area and preventing decree from spreading.
I shine in all endeavors.
No, but that doesn't
even
show
failed
anything.
ones.
Okay. God, is that blood or is that just shadows again?
Head on.
There's some magic protecting the area. Given no clues as to what
lead.
yet.
You follow.
Try and move slowly down here.
I am
Not slowly enough, but we got there quick enough though. Hopefully we get the better initiative check. We didn't. Although they're lining up perfectly for Wendoag shots, although...
Time to share your treasures.
Ooh. No, actually we take these sort of fights when they're at this range.
They'll beg me to stop.
the fray. Ha!
Spell's not working like that.
Yeah, managed to hit all three with it.
Out of my way! Kneel before me.
Yeah, they're just neutral animals. We're not doing all the bonus damage. We did weaken one, hopefully, to get the bow attacks off. Jesus!
Leave a bruise.
Oh my god!
My wounds pile on.
Cover me, all right?
I refuse to surrender.
Get the AoE damage off, please!
No match for me.
Alright, we're gonna need some double healing here. Your healing's naff. Yours is great. Which one's lower? This one. Get one of them out of here. Jesus.
This one's mine.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Jesus. Failed to skin all of them. Brilliant. Okay.
Over there!
Okay, some incense, a dart, and a lockpick.
Have I pleased you?
Horse does not belong to the missing crusaders. So someone else is in the area.
Onwards!
Nothing over in this direction. Don't want to take a fight like that again without getting a surprise on them. The writing in common reads, "So the young ears may heed old wisdom, we hide it, scattered amongst many caches. Youth enjoys the guessing and seeking."
All this waiting bores me.
I'll prove I am the best.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
How much did that damage it by? Oh, actually a really decent amount. No, let it come to us. Let that thing come to us. Don't imagine it likes fire though. We didn't overcome the spell resistance. Okay, never mind. Just prepare yourselves, everyone. Just prepare yourselves.
Precision and grace.
No, we're not going to give that a go again. Oh! It knocked people over, but it did get in range, and we have a fire weapon now.
Let's hear you cry!
Point blank shot.
I'll rip you apart.
Good grief.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Okay. Was not expecting a giant evil tree, if I'm honest. Oh.
Anything for you.
It looks like the bear was killed using magic, and ice magic at that. Ice magic? You don't need to kill the bear cubs. There's a lot of bones there. Someone brings flowers to the statue regularly. Some bouquets are dry, others are a little wilted. This one's fresh. This is why we like you being back. Statue decorated with runic script. I think I found the Crusaders. What if we missed there? There seems to be 2. World.
Don't even try to gloat.
No, can't figure out that language though.
Move out.
Well, hello there.
Okay. Yeah. Mutilated body is undoubtedly the missing Crusaders. I didn't even bother to strip him of his gear. Blood and charring almost conceal the heraldic symbols. Yeah. It's definitely our guys. Hello?
Head on.
Ice magic.
Let's have some
Damn it!
fun.
Didn't get to click when dragon time. Oh! Well, that was mean.
Distract them for me.
No, there's going to be bigger enemies than that still around here, isn't there?
Run them through.
Let's not summon our Vrock just yet. Let's see if we can get some AoE shots off.
This kill is for you.
Press the attack.
Ha!
Get the heal off for Sealer. Nice. She likes fighting these sort of enemies.
Thank you.
I'm all right. I'll just sit here.
Jesus.
Don't worry about me.
Time to share your treasures.
God, yeah, he's still good. He's still very good to have around. Which one has less AC? 24, 19.
Out of my way.
They'll beg me to stop.
Die.
See, I get it. It's just embarrassing. No one else went down. Just you.
Missed me already.
There's a cure of wounds. That'll do for now. So, demons down here.
I lead.
I guess if we wanted to sneak past them, you could go down that way. Another standing stone. Well, let's read it first if we can.
See?
When gazing at the stars, do not forget to look what is right in front of you.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Ooh, what is this? An Orc double axe. Sequence of murder. With this +3 double axe, lands a hit with its head. If the next attack with its tail also lands, it deals additional 1d12. Oh, that's so good. We don't use Orc double axes, we use great axes. Brazen Whip. While this item is active, all creatures summoned by the wearer get 1 extra attack per round. However, the wearer is under the slow effect. Hello? What was that? Not this
Only
time.
you deserve my obedience. They will break.
Yeah, this time we get the jump on you, because you guys are dangerous. No, keep shooting it. Keep shooting it. They're more dangerous than they look. Why is the Spectre there? Are we doing something? Oh, the Spectre's now against us. Interesting. Is it evil? It's evil. It's immune to challenge evil. Well, can we charge it? Can we charge anything?
Retreat is not an option.
Oh, that's bad. That's a bad thing. No, 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 no. That's bad. Create a spike pit under it. You've got a reflex save, but it starts to try and get out of it. It got out of it. Focus on one. Maybe get some AoE damage on that one.
No match for me.
Nice. 19. 20. Ooh. Okay. Heal up. You, my friend, don't look like a very friendly creature now to have around. I don't know if fire will do more to you, but we'll give it a go.
Hear you cry.
But unlucky for you, even if I miss, I still hit you. So,
No glory without risk.
Kneel before me.
come on. God, you're going to be a nightmare. You're just going to keep buffing your creatures, huh?
Cover me, all right?
Oh my god. Although, he might have given me some AoE damage there.
I'll rip you apart.
Yep. So it's almost impossible to hit. However, our misses also hit. So, probably wasn't counting on that.
Run them through.
It'd be a long fight to do it this way, but not impossible.
Into the fray.
This one's mine.
Is there a reason we can't hit it? -2 levels. Okay, this thing is not fun to fight. Is it only hurt by magic? Misses it. Misses that. Can't bone shake it. Is there anything we can do? Oh, that gets rid of the minus level. Nice. Would a rock be able to hit you? Let's expand your details a bit more. Foresight. The spell grants you powerful single once Foresight's cast. You receive instantaneous warnings of impending danger or harm. Whenever flat-footed, until it gives you an idea of the action. So you're just a nightmare to try and hit. But not invincible, by any means. Become dazzled. At least... Does this hit you automatically? Aha!
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Press the attack.
Oh, nice. How about this? Okay. We're finding ways through your tricks.
They'll beg me to stop.
Get rid of my negative level again. It did not. I got rid of some of it, not all of it. However, we can keep doing that. Oh, we got a hit in. Okay, disruption. Enchantment. Disruption is the bane of all undead. Is it cast as undead? It is.
The light. Take you.
It's just hitting the bloody thing.
Retreat is not an option.
Oh, nice. Another one of these. I'm getting there. Go on, get a shot in.
I'll rip you apart.
Nope. Yeah, where's your normal restoration? Because that one did not help me last time. Aha. How do you feel now? You can't take many more of them.
Let's hear you cry.
Oh! Woljif. Spell your pit. Now, was killing it a good idea? Probably not. But we did it. And there's an entrance to a cave. Interesting. And some loot. Is that just a normal Falcata here? Cave. Let's not go in the cave just yet. Or should we go in the cave just yet? I say we camp outside the cave. If we can. Anywhere's big enough. Maybe camp in the cave. A bit more dangerous it seems, but... beggars cannot be choosers, my lord. What are we fatigue for? We're basically done with fatigue. Morveg. You see a young crusader from the Everbright Crusaders. Commander, my name is Morveg. You might remember me, or my mentor, Siar. Oh, the guy who doesn't like me. Yeah, thank God you're here. I need help. An old temple of Gorum is here. In this cave, I've come here for a weapon, a powerful weapon. It's a sword, and it's stored down here. Master Siar would never agree to use it. That's why I came here without him. Believe me, this relic will be useful in fighting demons, but I can't get it alone. I need your help. Are you alright? I failed. I'm alright, Commander. Don't worry. Okay. What kind of weapon are you looking for? It's called the Fang of Malice. It is a sword devoted to Gorum. A long time ago, in the times of Socorus, the shrine used to stand here. The Fang is the perfect weapon. With it, the Crusaders will be invincible. Why do you need my help? There's a demon up ahead, a huge and horrible creature who I could never defeat myself. The beast gobbled up my guide in one go. Help me kill the monster. People say you can fight as well as cast spells. I don't know what to think about that. That wasn't a common thing in Socorians, but I know for sure that I can trust you. You're the tip of the spear that will pierce the poisonous heart of the wound. And then your mythic power. Everything points to you being the hero everyone's been waiting for. Why do you know about this place? I am a Kelid. This place used to belong to my family, or rather, my family took care of the Shrine of Gorum. We were a clan of warriors. When we had to flee, we passed the memory of the shrine down through generations. Mothers would whisper to their babes the magic words to bring the lost relic back, so that those children wouldn't forget those words, even on their deathbed. Of course, I didn't know where to look for the temple. I hired a guide. The demon finished him off in a split second. I had to retreat in disgrace. If you care, we're here... No, I'll kill the demon. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I'm not strong enough for this. May God bless you with his power. Rumga ba toren ktag orumblach. That's cool and all, but I need to rest. So, we should have camp right in front of you, if that's alright. Because we had a bit of a run-in.
Suffering develops character and hardens the soul.
Like hell it does. Suffering maims and kills. Only crazy people like you see something good in it.
23 hours passed. Failed to weaken the impact corruption. That's not good. Ooh! The commander is once again the focus of this anomalous force. Frightening, sinister phantoms visit him in his sleep. The Commander feels the space around him stretch, twisting into a spiral. The spiral grows into a whirling vortex that extends down into darkness, down to where a pair of crimson eyes blaze with fury. They gaze out at the Commander from the inky blackness, and his soul is drawn to them like a magnet. The same ghostly horned figure that previously disturbed the Commander's rest appears before him again, reaching out to him with insistent authority. The Commander? Ooh, I can unleash my own rage against the one who has disturbed his rest. The wrath takes shape, slicing through the web of strange spells like a white-hot sword. The enchantment breaks, unable to survive the incarnate fury that pours out the Commander's heart. The apparition recedes, leaving the Commander wondering whether it really was a nightmare. Sooner or later, the mysterious spellcaster will succeed in trapping the Commander with their spell. The Commander must be prepared. We should always be one step ahead. Well, I was too angry to succumb that time. I don't know if it's... Yeah, it's over an hour. We've just saved it. We'll leave it there. We've got our boy back. That's a massive step. We've got him back. We do need to go and rest back at Dresden after all this because corruption's getting higher. But good progress. We've got there. We've cleared out some forces. We stopped the approaching army. We've got Woljif back. And we know our steps going forward. We will leave it there for now. I think I will probably go straight back in and get another one on. So, till next time.